boys, to another video. If you watched the last video, and if you haven't, you should, you know that the engine in this Civic is bad. This lovely turd piece of scrap metal right here. So what we do have is a D15B1, originally a dual point injection motor, but we are converting it with a Z6 manifold. We were going to be using a Y8 manifold, but unfortunately, because these little divots here that come off the head, we're not able to use a Y8 manifold because it's a lot thicker of a flange and it just does not work. So we got the Z6 manifold, got it for a really good deal. Was just missing the IAC, and looks like the IAC from the Y8 fits on. I'm crossing my fingers that it works perfectly. We'll end up with some kind of vacuum leak. Yeah, so we're gonna be swapping over stuff like the clutch, flywheel, pressure plate, all that good shit, transmission, exhaust manifold, alternator. Stay tuned, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And it looks like most of you watching are not subscribed, and what I need you to do is press that like button, press that little bell. That way, when I upload a new video, you see it first. All right, guys, I'm gonna switch to the head cam. Boys, welcome back. It's a new day, and if you can't tell, behind me is the Civic. It's up in the air, engine's up in the air. We finished wrapping up the wiring on the engine, got it all sorted out. I ended up converting the intake air temperature sensor to the one for the Z6. If you guys have had an EK before, you know usually it's on the intake pipe, but since this one's here and I hate the way it looks on the intake pipe, I converted it to use the Z6 style one. Yeah, I was also missing the IAC plug, so we wired up one of those. Yep. So engine's hopefully going in tonight. I am putting it in tonight right now. Yeah, let's record that. I'm gonna pop you guys up there somewhere, and we're gonna get this ripping. All right, bet. Alright, boys, she's in. Alright, I'm gonna start wrapping this thing up. Alright, boys, it's time. Well, that's not cool. Shit, boys. Well, did some stuff off camera. I just pushed the car back in the garage because it's fucking late and I've given up for the day. But for some reason, we had a blown fuel injection engine module fuse for the computer, so we weren't getting any fuel. I popped out the fuse, put in a new fuse, turned the key on, And then I realized the fuel pressure regulator that I used from a Y7 rail doesn't fit a Z6 rail, which I had no idea. I thought they were all fucking same. Well, boy, was I wrong. So once the engine computer turned on and we got fuel, there was fuel pissing out of the rail where the fuel pressure regulator goes. So obviously we're not going to have good enough fuel pressure to start the engine. So I have to tomorrow try and find, hopefully a B7 one fits. If not, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. All right, boys, let's go. First time firing up on camera. Hopefully she's happy. There she goes. She's not happy though. Yeah, no O2 sensor, but she does run. Yeah, I'm not gonna run it for a while. I got the garage door closed. And, well, take a look at this thing. We've got our oil pan gasket replaced. I mean, a new valve cover gasket with a shitty paint job on the valve cover. Super dope intake. She's pretty much ready to go. Let's take it for a rip. Alright, boys, let's fire her up. Shit, look at that. Purring like a kitten. Alright, boys, let's go for a rip. And this beast, she's pretty slow, but she gets the job done. I also didn't record a lot of shit, simply because I have a lot of useless footage and I didn't feel like having more useless footage. I just wanted to get through this thing. Alright, let's see how she rips. There goes my bottle of water. Noise. This guy wants to play. Steering wheel is so sketchy. Just as slow as I am. White Carroll Cruise. He wants to play, but we're both so slow. What's the point? I'm gonna chill out. We're not in Mexico. What's the sauce? you miss having a Civic. Everybody wants to play when you're in a Civic. Alright boys, as you guys probably just seen in the last clip, the Civic runs and it drives. I just wanted to make a little outro to this video, even though there's been days in between of all these clips. I just want to talk about the car for a couple of minutes. Hopefully I don't ramble on. But we did do a little wire tuck. As you can see, most of the wiring, unless you'll really like peek in and try and find the wires, are hidden. We did do the evap system delete. We did a power steering delete, but we kept the reservoir, which is pretty cool. I never got a cap for it, so don't hate me for it. It does feel a little bit better than if you were to just be running no power steering at all and you just loop the lines. At a dead stop, you still have a little bit of assist. It's nothing like having a pump kicking fluid through the system, but it's pretty damn close. And this intake is something I just had laying around the garage, so I decided to just throw it on here with some of this gold wrap, which is kind of dirty from driving now. And as I said, CD7 pretty video that we did wax and buff the entire car. I did a little research and found out that these wheels are MST MT16s 15x8 with a 20 plus offset. I think it's a pretty good looking wheel. I've always been a fan of the mesh look. Yeah. But yeah, the car drives all right for being lowered on springs. You know how it is when you're lowered on springs though, your struts bottom out really easily. That's exactly what happens in this car. But this car has been quite the adventure. It's been a long time since I did anything similar to this. Like making a Franken engine. Like I might have said already in the video, Z6 intake manifold, Z6 fuel rail, Y7 injectors, Y8 throttle body, Y8 idle air control valve, Y8 throttle cable. But yeah, the car's running. The mission has been completed. But yeah, the car's running, driving. It's great. Sorry it took a while to finish this video. It's just been a hell with trying to use the head mount and it just not coming out right. All right guys, stay tuned for the next video. I don't know what it's going to be yet. It's probably going to be the Integra. I was thinking about getting to work on it today, cleaning up the paint, lowering it a little bit, throwing on our traction bar, but I just don't feel like it. I'm pooped from working on this car and Matt's CD7. Yeah, CD7. So yeah, we're that's probably the next video though. The DA9, refinishing the paint and lowering it a little bit and putting a traction bar on. Hopefully I can get it all in one video. I think the Accord, you know, suspension and all that video came out pretty good. I had a great response from all you guys, gained some new subscribers. Hopefully you're watching this video right now, and I'm sorry if it sucks because it was a clusterfuck filming this swap here because there was a lot of stuff that I just had to figure out on the fly. All right, boys, stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment. Come on, not leaving enough comments, not getting enough subs. A lot of you guys are watching the videos and not subscribing. I need you to press that button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right, boys, see you in the next one. Peace.